Hey guys, it's Don back with another video on Apollo, my Tesla Model S. As promised, it's about my delivery experience that I had when I went to go get Apollo on October 27th. So again, like I said, the experience wasn't the greatest. After all the videos that I saw on YouTube, as most of you guys that are watching this have probably seen as well, people have a great experience. Mine was okay, but again, it was not like anything that I watched on YouTube. As far as the goodie bag goes, I didn't get that. So, if you see, other YouTubers with goodie bags, I don't know if it's just certain delivery centers or what, but in my personal one, I did not. So again, let me go ahead and tell you stuff that went wrong. So again, as most of you know that have Tesla Model S or that have watched other videos, you go in and they do a whole walkthrough of the car. Basically you take delivery of the vehicle. They set you in, they show you all the functions and stuff with your main dash, your, everything and how it works. But before that, Tesla actually makes you sign paperwork, which is kind of odd to me, just because if you buy a traditional car, what do? You don't just go to the dealer, see it, and then just go sign paperwork to buy it and then go look at it, right? You go actually look at the car, do everything with it, then sign the paperwork just to make sure everything's okay with it. Tesla does not do that. So for anybody that's interested in getting a Tesla, I would recommend that you speak with your delivery specialist and make sure that it's clear that you would like to inspect your car and walk around your car, as well as look through it and everything before you sign the paperwork. Just because afterwards, it's not a problem, but they do keep bringing up the fact of, even if you haven't drove it off, even if the car's sitting there, which mine was, they do like to bring up the fact of, hey, you took delivery, just because you signed the paperwork. That means you took delivery of the vehicle. So again, word of advice, with the experience I had, I would advise anybody else, going to buy a Model S or X or any Tesla, to just talk to them, be like, hey, before we do any of these, paper signing and all that stuff, let me look at my car and let me do everything. So, back to my experience. So when I got there, my car was inside the showroom. And, the guy greeted me. Unfortunately, my car was actually going through a software update at the time that I was scheduled to do my delivery. So, needless to say, we could not do the delivery and walk around and everything inside of this particular vehicle. So, they had another vehicle that was parked inside the showroom that, we sat inside and he showed me the basically how to work the main screen unit and all that different stuff. And, basically went over all that stuff, which was okay. The problem came after everything was done. We got out of the other car, about half an hour, 45 minutes later, and came to this car. At that time, the service manager actually came and opened the door and sat inside and was looking through it to make sure the software went through, and the instrument cluster unit right here that you see, the screen actually went out. So the screen was black. It had nothing but green lines going through it, and it was dead. So he was like, hey, I've got to replace it. At that same time, I had scheduled the clear bra installation as well as the ceramic coating with people right there in Nashville, to have that done at 5 o'clock. It was already 4:45, so I'd let them know, hey, this was the plan. So if you can coordinate with them, that would be fine. I don't mind leaving it. So needless to say, we spoke with those guys. They said it was cool. So I left that car there, and they gave me a loaner to take to Knoxville, which I took to visit my parents. So me and my wife were headed there. So as soon as Tesla got the display in, by 5:15, 5:20, they had taken the car over to the guys that were going to do my clear bra installation and my ceramic coating. At which point, the guys that, obviously when it comes in, they look at other things, but, at the same time, before I had left, I had, spoke with them about some clear coat that was on my front headlight, which he tried to wipe off, and it wouldn't come off because, again, it was like somebody had touched clear coat on their fingers and then touched my headlight. And, I had saw that, but again, they tried to wipe it off and it wouldn't come off before I had left. I had pointed that out to them. But once it got to the Clearbra people, obviously to cover their tails, they're going to, look over the car thoroughly to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it, just because they don't want it to come back on them. At which point they had sent me pictures of stuff. So this right here is actually the passenger side tail light. And as you can see right there, there's a chip where that little plastic piece is. Again, I don't know why. All these pictures that I show you, I don't know why that it was missed by Tesla, because the car got there to their station October 19th. My delivery wasn't until the 27th. Again, they specialize on getting it ready and detailed for delivery, but yet this was missed for some reason. So that was one. This right here is actually the rear glass on the driver's side, the driver's side back, and as you can tell, there's overspray on there. Again, this car was supposed to be detailed. It was literally sitting there like this, waiting for me to take delivery of it. This is not what I would expect for an $80,000 Tesla. I mean, I'm just saying. So that was another thing. This right here is actually on the rear, towards the back, which after I get through with these pictures, I will show you exactly where the stuff was. But this was in both of the corners of the back bumper, and it was just a discoloration. It was almost bluish purplish on the bottom of both corners. Don't know how that happened. They tried to wipe it off, the Clearbra guys and the ceramic people, and it wouldn't wipe off. He actually had to, when he put that on and he buffed it, that's how it came out. But again, this is not their job. This is something Tesla should have taken care of before the car even got to the showroom for me to take delivery of. So this is inside my lift gate, in the back. As you can tell, scuff marks, like, scratch marks right there. Again, I never even opened up the car. Like I said, as soon as the screen went black, they took it to the back and I never saw it. So how that got there, I don't know. Again, $80,000 car, this shouldn't be like this. And the thing that got me the most was, not only is it that it's $80,000, but again, you're okay with putting it out there for delivery, and letting a customer take it home like that when you've had it for close to 10 days, just shy, and yet you didn't catch this type of stuff. Right here, as you can see, there's little scuff marks and stuff here. Again, that's the lift gate as well. This is how the car looked after the guys got done with it. As you can tell, shiny, brand new. This is after the ceramic coating and stuff was put on there. And then there's the glass and stuff. He buffed out everything, put coating on the glass and everything. Again, I can't say how thankful I am for the guys that worked on my car. They're out of Nashville. Great people. But again, that services itself cost me $3,500 additional that I was doing to my brand new car. But the guys that did that $3,500 job actually caught the mistakes that Tesla itself did not. So that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, just to let other people be aware of problems and issues. So, hey, when you do take delivery of your car, which I hope it's soon, you guys will look into this, because again, it's always good to share. We're a family in Tesla, so. But let me show you. So the first one was right here on this headlight. Right here, when I first was taking delivery and when the screen was out and I was walking around, I had noticed two spots here, and it was like the clear coat somebody had it on their fingers, and they basically just touched it, and you could see fingerprints right here. Obviously, he buffed that out and got that done. Okay, and the paint that I was talking about was actually right here towards the bottom is where the discoloration, and that was on both sides. That was on both sides of the car. So, you know, they buffed that out. The tail light, where it was broken, was this little section right here, is where it was broken. One other thing that I told Tesla about was it looks like that part right there was chipped. But again, that's not a big deal. You know, that's after the fact. So, and then the overspray was like on the sides right here. And so it was like right here on this glass. So, you know, it was something that I, you know, that really turned me off about the whole delivery process of the car, just because, you know, of the problems and issues, which, you know, you wouldn't expect. But again, you know, don't get me wrong, it's a great car. I love it. You know, wouldn't trade it in for the world. I'm glad I got it. But I just wish that the experience could have been a little different and a little better. But I hope your guys' delivery and stuff goes better. And if you guys have any questions or anything, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'll answer anything that I can. And I'll also leave the referral code in the description below, so you can use it. The $1,000 unfortunately is gone, so you can no longer get that, but you can still get free supercharging, hopefully until the end of the year, which is still a good perk if you're looking to get a Model S or X. Unfortunately, the 3, as most of you guys know, does not offer that. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.